Here I'm going to be showing you my plan and what I used to create this um, model of mine. So here, let's go. So here's the plan itself. Here's this from the rooftop. So you can see this is the bottom floor. We got the office over here. We've got our elevators right here that goes through the middle of the building. Our two front doors at the beginning and a little pathway out. Around the edges, there's computer screens that broadcast different messages about the school, daily newsletters, stuff like that. So if you flip up the page, then you got our next level. And so this is where the music room would be. So this is where most of the art stuff is. The computer lab, we got the computer lab, the science lab, and the media room. So where we do all the filming and stuff. And this is kind of pretty much where we play all the music. On the next page, you got floor number 2 and 3. So we got classroom. This whole floor is actually, so we got 2 floors for classrooms. One floor is for grade 7s, and the other floor is for grade 8s. So this is a whole floor for grade 7s, 4 classrooms with an elevator still through the middle of the whole school. And we got our second floor that will have all of the grade 8 classrooms. Here's the roof. It's got staircases coming up from one of the floors. And we've got these 2 kind of rooms at the top. Here we have the art room where we do all the art. And it's really nice to have a glass box kind of a room to inspire the artists around us to paint beautiful things. And we've got our library here. A nice peaceful place to read. And see all this checkered piece here. This is where will be all the solar panels, and these little boxes at the edges are the other classrooms sticking out. Okay, so that's our plan here, and then we got another other plan. So here we got it. This is from the ground view of my school, so it would kind of look like this. Here's a little banner at the front of the school for RF Productions, Rhys, that's my name. And the 2 doors at the front that I showed you from before, we've got some measurements here. And so see, you can see these computer screens here. And it says newsletter, if you can't read it. And this will be a computer screen with a little bit of letters here. Same thing over here, except here it says today, and a list of different activities that we'll be doing at the school. So you can see here each one of these boxes is slightly sticking out of the school. And these are each of our classrooms. Art room, library from before, and then we still got our media room, our science lab, but this is only looking from one side, so you can't see the other side. In a total, my school is 21 meters tall, so it's quite tall, and it's not that long. So we've got a little scale here. 1 meter is 0.5 meters, and 1 meter per 1 meter is equal to 1 centimeter on this page. So yeah, here we are. So this is, we've got our gym over here. Sorry, a little bit of a stain here. We've got our gym right here. And so yeah, this is my plan for my architecture. This is a new world. A world filled with new types of technology and people. There are so many different types of schools, but not like mine. There are many schools that take gifted children, whether it's in math, science, art, etc. But I believe the way to create smarter people is to stop teaching them what they already know and start teaching them what they do not. My school focuses on what our students' weaknesses are, and we help them improve on them. Art is a big part at my school. I believe that a creative mind can produce more information and more ideas than any other mind. What we as people need to believe is that technology is what we need to teach our children. In the future, do you really believe that half of the jobs we have today will not be replaced by something that uses so much more technology? If our children can't be given that support from us in the learning of technology, they won't be as advanced as others in the future. My school uses technology as an advantage. We use our computers to collaborate and work as a team, to learn code, use Google Drive, and make doing work so much more fun. The environment is important.
Almost half of the energy that we use at our school is being generated by solar panels located on our roof. Plus, our school is taller than it is wide, so it takes up less land in total, so it doesn't destroy as many habitats. We don't need to cut down as many trees. We don't take as much space in general, and so in the end, it's already greater for the environment.
Hello, so I'm going to be showing you a little bit about my architecture model. And so here it is. Here's a little outer view. This is where the exterior doors or the main entrance should be. Little pebbles or a pathway that leads up to it with some stones on the side, which should be a little bit bigger in real life. On the model, I have glued here the scale. This is a 5-meter scale, so that's how big 5 meters would be on my model in real life. Over here we have our parking lot. It's not that very big, so parking spaces. One for me, Rhys, and one for Monsieur Day. Monsieur Day has the right to choose whether he wants to put a bicycle there or a car, because we all know he likes to ride his bicycle more. Over here we have a little podium that has the initials of my school on it, and then we also have a computer screen right here which would display kind of a newsletter or daily info about my school. Same thing for over here. Usually right here on this kind of white blank space there would be a computer screen that would update based daily on different newsletters, info, stuff that we need to know about the school. Same thing over here. Over here we have our little garden we have 2 trees at the moment, but usually there'd be more. We've got little green spots drawn on here, which would usually be kind of like flowers or grass out of this whole plant circle. So that's pretty much the exterior. In the back here, we don't really have much. That's pretty much the exterior. Okay, now I'm going to show you a little bit about the interior of the building. So there's 4 floors, and there's supposed to be 2 rooms at the top. And each one of these is kind of like more like a glass box so that you can enjoy the scenery around the whole school. Usually there should be like an ocean here, and this would be the west, so the sun kind of sets around here. And so we've got 3 floors. The bottom floor, it's got a black floor because this is pretty much all of our art rooms. So we've got our media arts room, our drawing room, our art room. We've got the music room, all that kind of stuff. The lunch room. On the bottom floor, where it's kind of darker. Otherwise, these 2 floors are for different grades. Grade 7 and grade 8. So we've got these 2 floors. At the top, there should be 2 buildings, 2 glass boxes, one for a library and one for an art room, another art room. And it's really nice because you can see all around you to inspire the artists, and it's a really nice reading area. So in my model, I took a little bit more detail by, if you look in the inside, so I took one little corner here, and I didn't place these plastic, so you can actually look on the inside, but there's doors here. I haven't filled the rooms because that's a little difficult with the size, but there's doors on the edge or the back of the room, on each room, and you can kind of go through, and if you could go through those doors, you can see that there's a hallway on each floor with an elevator going down the middle. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, this is my model, and I hope you really enjoyed it. Bye.